Okay, so we've got the scene set up, and let's check the main camera and see what the player will see. So that's the main camera. Let's rotate it. Let's move it around a bit. I'm going to move it in the global space because I want to only get the airplane in there. Okay, and maybe move this out a bit. Maybe we'll scale up the floor. And let's rotate this down a bit. Something like that. And let's go to the game view, and you can see that this is when the player launches the game, this is what they'll see. I'm not too happy with this blue background here, and that's a setting on the main camera background. So you can change the color, and you can see that in the preview that it's changing. Let's just go with the yellowish color. Now later on we can talk about adding a sky box which will show a sky in the background. But for now, let's just use a solid color. Okay, now you can see that the color is there. Okay, I'm happy with this. Let's save it. The next thing I want to do is I want to share this game with people, which means I need to compile it. I need to build it into an app. So let's go to File, Build Settings. So build settings, this is where you can decide which scene is going to be in the game. And currently we only have one scene, so I'm going to drag this scene and put it here. So that's our only scene, and I want it to be in the game. And down here you have different platforms that you can target. And if you're new to Unity, you might only have these three. I have an iOS license, so I can output to iOS, but for our purpose, let's stick with what we have here. And from here, let's click on PC, Mac, and Linux standalone, and you can decide which platform you want to target on the right hand side. I'm on a Mac, so I'm just going to keep this setting here. I'm not going to worry too much about the rest. You can also click on player settings. Now notice that the inspector has changed. So this is where you can enter your company name, Studio Paper, product name, the name of your game, and then you can change the icons and cursor here, and a few more customization options down here. I think it's, for the most part, you don't have to worry about this right now. This is useful when you are getting your game ready for a release. But for now, we're just going to leave it as the default. Okay, then you can click on Build, and we'll call this Skillshare Week 1 Playable. Click on Save. It starts building the game for you. So we have a fairly simple scene, so it wouldn't take too long. But if you have a complicated scene, it might take a while. Okay, so now the app is built. You can see that it's here where I've saved it. If you double click on it, it will launch the game. And usually you'll see this configuration window which allows the player to change the resolution of the app. Let's just pick a random one for now. Click on play. Now you have an app. Now you can send this file to your friends. You can send this file to, share it with your classmates, and people can see what you've set up in your scene. Now there is no interaction in the app because we haven't built any, but we have created your first app, and it basically shows the scene that you've set up. Okay, let's close this. One other thing, you can full screen this by Command F. And you can also come back to the window by doing that. Okay, let's close this. Okay, now let's say if you want to share with people that are potentially on a different platform. Let's say you are on a PC and you want to let your friends play this on their Macs. You can switch to the web player, click on switch platform. Now you can notice that little Unity icon has changed. And same thing, you can go to player settings. So each platform has its own settings. Right now, I'm not going to change most of these. Maybe we'll go with a black background. Might be more suitable for this. And click on build. Again, give it a name. Skillshare week 1 playable. Let's just say web build. Okay, give it some time to process. Okay, now it's built. Let's close this. You can see that there is a folder called Skillshare Week 1 Playable Web Build. And you'll have two files. One is a .unity 3D file, which is your game, and then a .html file, which you can use to launch the game. So if you double click on this, you go to your browser and start loading the game. Now this is in a web browser, so you can send these two files to anyone who you want to share the game with, and they can play the game inside their browser. Now again, there's no interaction, but that's fine. We'll get to that next week. And if you right click, you can go to full screen as well, like we did before. So that's how you build a game from Unity, and basically that's a process that you'll be doing fairly frequently once you start releasing games, releasing updates, and even on different platforms, it's the same process. You go to File, Build Settings, Switch Platform, and Build. And if you click on Build and Run, it'll build and it will automatically launch the app.